I have some bad news for you guys. There is no one coming to save you. But I also have some good news. That's because they are already here. How you going? My name's Campbell and this is Spiral Up, where we talk about practical spirituality and things that we can use in our everyday lives to improve our circumstances and the things that we are attracting into our lives. And today I want to talk about the Saviour and who is actually here to save us. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so there's no one coming to save you. That's the bad news. The good news is they're already here. So who's already here? Well, it's you. You are the Saviour. You are the one that you've been waiting for. And you have everything you need to do what you're here to do, to achieve what you want to achieve, to express yourself in the way you need to express yourself. You have everything inside you. You have the power in there. What has happened though is we have been raised in a society that is controlled by people who have different ethics and morals to us because they want to control people. And we as humans, this is a pretty much a foreign concept. Have you ever met anyone who wants to control people? You know, humans don't want to do this. Humans just want to live their lives. And this is how this has happened, is we just want to get on with our lives and live our lives, and we don't really want to pay attention to all this silliness and all this control structure, because we can't understand the mentality that it would take to actually want to control people and to want to control them in a bad way. That it's something that we as humans, we can't understand it. Like, we really can't understand it. You know, if you can, it's a bit worrying because most of us don't. And with all these, you know, horrific things that are attached to these controllers, to the people who want to control, we also as humans, you know, it's so foreign to us that we don't want to even know what's going on. But more than that, it's very hard for us to even understand conceptually how anyone could even think this way and act this way. And so it's been ignored because to us it couldn't be real. But the unfortunate news is that it is real. There is a control structure. There are people out there who have built up structures just to control we the people. And they do many other bad things, you know, and this starts, you know, just to put it, you know, in your everyday life, you know, all this tax that you pay, it's illegal. Where does it go? If it's going somewhere, why are the cities not improving? Why are the standards of living not improving? Why is the education system not improving? And where is all this tax money going? What about when you get fined for speeding? Okay, there's no victim. No one's been hurt. So who is charging you? This can't happen. This is illegal. There has to be a victim, and someone has to actually charge you for you to be charged. Someone has to accuse you. You need an accuser. So this is fraud. And then when they fine you, where does that money go? You know, with all the fines they're giving out, shouldn't we have the best roads, you know, just everywhere? But we don't. Because all this money has been funneled away from us. It's actually theft. This is how they support themselves and their nefarious activities. And so this is a bit deeper than I normally go on this channel, but this is really what's going on, guys. And when you look around, you know, the whole saying about life is unfair, there's a reason that saying is out there and it's been continued, is because it is unfair when you're forced to spend your life working in a job that you don't like, that you know, disempowers you, and that ends up being your life, when you know you are here for more. You know you're here for greater things. We all know this. We all have this calling from inside us, this fire, this spark of life. But the control systems are doing their best to extinguish that and to push it down. And this starts when we're young with education. And instead of being taught how to think, we're taught what to think. Instead of being encouraged to question and to ask and to use our imagination, we're told to not do that, to not daydream, and to sit up straight and to listen to what the teacher says. Then they ask us questions, and if we get them wrong, we're told we're stupid and that we're wrong. Now, what is wrong is that whole system. Now, how dare anyone say that a child is wrong? Imagination is only good. Questions are only good. This is how we grow, which is how you can see that this society has been set up to keep us from growing, to keep us down. It's not set up to bring out our potential and to help everyone. There's so many ideas and inventions and patents and things out there that could help humanity immensely, but they are being suppressed, and they've been suppressed for decades because the people in control, it's a money thing, but it's more of a control thing because, most people out there know now that the Federal Reserve is a privately owned corporation, and so is money, and it's given to us with debt. And so these people produce the money, so they don't actually need to make that much money. These industries and all this system, they're set up to control us. And as we can see, people have had enough, and this is what's going on at the moment. And another thing that's going on is people are looking for saviors, and they're looking for leaders, and they're looking for someone to come out and give them the answers. Now, the truth is, guys, no one has all the answers. And if someone tells you they have all the answers, run. They're lying to you, and they want you to follow them. What we need is discussion. We need input from everyone because we all have bits of the puzzle. We all have the pieces, and if we put them all together, then we'll get a proper vision, a proper picture of what's going on. We'll be able to see, see what the image is, behind all the facts, behind all the pieces. So the one you're waiting for is you. It is. There's no one else. No one else sees life from your perspective. No one else knows what you want deep down. No one else is here with your gifts and has your message to share. That's you. That's yours. And it's up to you to get that out there. That's what you're here to do. You are the one that you've been waiting for. You just need to bring that self out. Bring that true self, that spark out of you, because it's been suppressed. And I want you to know that all this stuff they've told you about you're not good enough and you need to change and you need to comply and you need to be this or do that or look like this to be worthy, it's all lies, guys. You are worthy enough now. You are worthy. You have everything you need. You are meant to be here. And I know that because you are here. Okay, this is not random. Okay, randomness comes from the thought that everything is just solid and there's no spark of life and no spirit, and we're just, consciousness doesn't mean anything. That's randomness. But randomness doesn't exist. Even if you look at the scientific explanation of creation, which is their creation story, the Big Bang, they tell us everything came from chaos, a massive explosion. But what resulted from that chaos? Look around you. Total harmony, total synchronicity resulted from the biggest explosion and chaotic event ever. How does that happen if there's no spirit, if there's no guiding force, no architect or creator? How does that happen? It can't. Okay, so you are meant to be here. You do have the spark of life inside you. You do have everything you need inside you, and you are the one you've been waiting for. But more than that, you're also the one that we've been waiting for. Like I said, we are all pieces of the puzzle. We are all fractals of the one. all pieces of the whole. And so we need to come together to create that whole and all put our input in, because it's all worthy and it's all needed. And this is what the people who control us know. And this is why most of their agenda is to divide us. Just look at what's happening now. They're locking people in their houses. They're stopping people gathering socially. And now they're trying to stop people talking on social media and other platforms. So why would they do that? Why are they scared of us talking to each other? Why are they scared of us sharing information with each other? Why are they scared of us joining up the puzzle pieces? That's something to think about. You know, the world is an illusion that's being pulled over our eyes. And where we are now, that is all being lifted. We are at the apocalypse, and the apocalypse means in Greek the lifting of the veil, and that veil is being lifted. We are seeing the world for what it is. We're seeing the control system for what it is. You know, everything is being exposed. The entertainment system, the MSN, the politics, all these agendas, religions, education. I mean, what happened to education? All the schools have been shut all year. Is it no longer necessary? It just really shows you what value it was infusing into our society if it can just be shut down and disregarded for a year. Can't have been giving that much value. You know, and especially to the ones that are running the show, so to speak, the ones that are about to not be running the show, because we are the ones we've been waiting for, all of us. And this is happening. Okay, the world that we knew it's gone. The world is now new. It is being renewed. And to renew the world and to build a new world, that is something that we can be proud of and something that we can give to our children and our grandchildren. Something that is sustainable and built on ethics and love. For us to do that, we need to realize where we are now. So you can't go forward if you don't know where you are. So this is why the unveiling is happening. This is why everything is being shown. We need to understand and accept that this stuff has gone on. Now, we don't need all the gory details, because believe me, you don't want to go there. But we do need to accept and understand that this has gone on, and we have played a part in it. We've played a role. We have let it go on. And a lot of that, like I said, is because we can't ethically or conceptually even, imagine why anyone would act in this way. But turning a blind eye is still turning a blind eye. If you ignore something, you're still ignoring it. And so we are all complicit in some way. We all know, we've all had whisperings of these things that have been going on. And so now it's time to be real and to look at ourselves and to go within and to understand that, we're not the cause of any of this. Of course we're not, but we need to be the solution. We need to understand it's going on, because you can't fix a problem if you don't know what the problem is. We need to acknowledge it, and then we need to be the solution. Once we know the problem, we don't need to focus that much on the problem. We just need to focus on the solution and fixing it. And of course, a lot of this has to do with children and bringing the children home. And I want to talk about that more in a later video. But that's really what I wanted to get across to you guys is you are the one you've been waiting for. You are your own savior. It's within you. You have the spark. You are a piece of the puzzle, a fractal of the whole. You are needed. Each and every one of you, you are worthy right now. You are. You are here. That makes you worthy. And your contribution is worthy, and it's needed. We all need to come together in these times and create the new world that we all want and deserve for us, our children, and future generations. So I hope you got something from that, guys. And it's true. You are the one. You have the power. You are worthy. So thank you for spending some time with me. Have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye for now.